But yeah, so the home run derby, it was entertaining this year especially. But here's my question to you: out of all major sports skills challenges, is home run derby the number one now? Now at this point,
I would. I mean, they're all not great, but I would definitely put home run derby at
he,
the top.
here's the thing, right?
Like, there's nothing in the NFL,
Sorry, yeah,
and
yeah. NFL
NHL,
has nothing.
and NHL
NHL's
for
fell
me has
off,
fallen off
fallen
because
off. So slap shot was probably
the hardest shot, yeah.
yeah,
But then Chara and Weber
or no
are not
longer
there.
playing.
Yeah.
But the only one that came to contention at that time was the iconicness of the dunk contest, but that's no longer the case because how much more creative could you be? 3-point contest is still my favorite out of the NBA now because of that. But I feel like here's the difference, right? The dunk contest, I'm gonna bring that up because at least with the NBA, you get star power, or the 3-point contest, you get the star power, right? Steph Curry gets involved, Dame Lillard got involved this past year, right? And Klay Thompson a couple of times.
And you got like Trae Young
And
as
then
well.
if you look at MLB, it's the big names: Julio Rodriguez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso is a household home run derby name, right? Um, and the other big names, Mookie Betts, right? He's like, I just wanted to do it for the sake of it, whether he's not a power
His
hitter or
wife
not.
made him do it.
Yeah. You don't get that in the dunk contest anymore. There's no more
Jordans,
like you're
Kobe's.
literally getting a G League player, Mac McClung, to do it.
Yeah, like there's no.
No disrespect to Mac McClung, but you want to see LeBron, Zion, and all the well, Zion's injured, but I'm just saying like Ja, for example, do them right because back in the day, Kobe did it once.
Kobe won, right?
Kobe won in his rookie year.
Yeah.
Vince Carter,
Vince Carter was a
reason why
big
the
one.
Raptors
Yeah.
became on the map. Air Canada, literally. Michael Jordan versus Dominique,
Air Jordan.
right? Dominique Wilkins, the human highlight reel.
Yeah.
Like their names came because of this stuff, right? Nate Robinson and like Spotted Webb. Like it was enticing to watch because you wanted to see that short guy dunk. That's no longer the case with the ML or NBA dunk contest. Plus, you could only be creative because Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon took it to the next level.
Yeah, they did.
But the MLB, you're getting these big household names and you're seeing the power. Yeah, it's like the 3-point contest. You're just literally putting a hitting a home run out like you're shooting a 3-pointer. But it's just that the competition is still exciting because the big names are involved. I feel like that's the biggest reason why I think the home run derby in general is probably the best.
Yeah, I would agree with you. One point is like not the thing with the MLB has a lot of stars, right? So like not everyone would participate. Like obviously you would want to see like Otani and Trout, but then Trout's
Yeah,
also
like if Otani was an injured, I would love to see Otani.
yeah, like Otani would have been in there, could have been in there for sure, especially with leading home runs. And then, but yeah, I would say this one was like there were like few big names because Pete Alonso has like won it twice, so it makes sense for him to be in there. Julio, Seattle makes sense,
And he won last year.
and he didn't win last year.
He did?
Juan Soto won last year. He lost in the final.
Okay.
And then Vladdy being back after his dominating performance in 2019.
He's still a household name. Yeah, he's been struggling this year. He's still a household name.
Yeah, and then
Mookie Betts is arguably a top 5 player in the
just to
league,
see
top
like
10 player in the league.
just to see a small guy do it.
Yeah.
he said himself, "I ain't winning." But
Randy Rosarina, big name.
Randy Rosarina definitely, especially
Right,
after
you got Luis Robert, right?
Luis Robert from Chicago. Yeah,
So you got
who's
big
having a
names.
big
Like
year.
these guys are all actual all stars, right?
Like all these guys are having good years, right? Obviously, some like,
arguably the best of their team as well.
arguably the best on their team. Yeah,
So, yeah, for me that's the reason. But finishing off with the All Star, is MLB All Star game the best All Star game in terms of competition? I feel like it is because they're close games.
they're usually close games,
Yeah,
right?
because the sport itself, no one's really gonna go hard hitting, right? Like, yeah, Romano got hurt, but that was because of a muscle thing. It wasn't like he got, he was going in full blazing, sliding to first base to get someone out type of thing, right? Whereas obviously football, you ain't gonna touch anybody because why risk getting a hit?
Yeah,
And NHL, same thing. And then NBA, it's like kind of the same thing too, because who knows when you could pop it Achilles. NBA did a good job for a little bit with that new
that
format.
was first 2 years, but then now it's fallen off again.
Yeah, let's see if because they're rumored to go world versus America or North America versus world.
Yeah,
Again, is that really gonna go?
Not really.
How much? It depends on. At the end of the day, when it comes to All Stars, it has to be like home run or money incentives and bonuses.
there's always incentives, right? That's why
You need incentives, which
that
is
MLB incentive was nice.
NBA incentive was nice too because the charity.
The charities,
And then
yeah.
they made it like, ego gets in like that one in Chicago, when like you ended the game with LeBron, Kawhi, whoever Harden. I think
Like all
Chris
the big
Paul,
names on the
all the
court.
big names on the court, and then on Nick Nurse's team was like obviously Pascal and Kyle Lowry, but you had like Kemba Walker, Giannis,
Pascal wasn't there.
and Joel Embiid.
Was Pascal
Yeah,
there?
he was on it.
He was a starter.
He was trending because Nick Nurse put him on. That's why. But no, I feel like the MLB in general, just because of like it's just that type of sport where you don't, it's not heavy contact. Like literally in the first, wasn't it in the first inning where like
Two amazing catches.
yeah, like diving catches or
Like
whatever.
Adolis Garcia, like robbed, maybe a potential homer, but definitely extra base hit.
Yeah.
Same with
So
like
I feel-
one batter later,
and I feel like-
Rosarena robbed one.
And for the NHL, especially with the NHL, MLB players want to be there and have fun. Like you saw Gurriel Jr. and Vladdy, obviously former teammates, playing rock paper scissors, right? You see all the joking around with them, but they also take it a little bit serious. NHL is like those players are forced to be there, and a lot of their stuff is like gimmicky. You know what I mean? Like that stupid like Kachuk Luongo thing this past year in the NHL was like
Those like the
so
breakaway.
forced. It was very forced. This one doesn't. This one MLB in my opinion seems more genuine.
Like, it does, yeah. It's definitely more genuine. Obviously, it'll be more fun because when you had that incentive of winner gets the home field,
Yeah.
is also like another big
some
reason.
like guys like the Colorado Rockies player Elias Diaz.
Yeah.
Why would he give a shit about?
Yeah, I know, but like still, but it makes it fun to watch because there's
Yeah.
something to play for, right?
Exactly.
And that's when sports are the best, when there's something
Yeah.
to play for. That's why playoffs are always goated.
Yeah, like all to be fair, every All-Star game shit. Usually, like a lot of players just want to go on vacation, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like the MLB one, people want to be there genuinely. That's
Yeah, like the
just-
players,
that's
like,
my
want to
feeling
be
of
there.
it.
Yeah.
NHL is just like, why am I here? Like,
Yeah.